Hello everyone, this is Bertina Amy here and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. And otherwise, welcome back to my channel. I hope you find these videos useful. In this video, we are going to be using acrylic paints to cover up our DIY back-to-school folders. In this one, I wanted to create a sort of textural, celestial swirl. And so I was debating between using all 6 or less than 6 of the colors of the mini-sized acrylic paints. To start off, I'm going to use this black chalk paint just to cover up the whole surface of the background, because in the past when I've tried this technique, I noticed that I tend to miss areas, and so just in case I don't cover every single surface area completely, this way it's not going to be obvious. So anyways, what I start doing is putting on the different shades that I want. I do want to incorporate black because I do want it to look like we're looking into outer space, basically. So I start with some of the black paint. This is all I had on hand, and then I go ahead and squirt on a bunch of the other colors. And originally, like I said, I was gonna just maybe do 3 or 4. You could actually get away with 3 or 4, but I wanted to experiment and go with all 6 of these because they all have their unique prettiness, if you will. I just really like how these look. Once you have a good amount of the paint already on your folder, go ahead and start spreading it out, but be careful not to go ahead and completely blend in all the colors. You actually don't want them all blended in. You want them to sort of show up in different areas, if you will. So this is sort of my own creation of like a pour, but not a true pour. I started doing this technique long before too much of YouTube was famous or popular or whatever. I guess it was the start of the YouTube or whatever from years ago. And I just really like this method. I like that it does not require anything but a brush and some paints. Once you're happy with the mix of paints on your front cover of your folder, go ahead and give it time to dry, and I would allow this to dry overnight. Then once it's dry, go ahead and start the back. And what I decided to do is I go ahead and keep the back very, very simple compared to the front, and I go ahead and just reuse all the same colors, but I spread it out very thinly so that I know it will dry very flat instead of giving it some texture like the front. It's the same process, no blending of the paints, just spreading it out just a little bit until you are happy with the way it looks, and add more color if you feel like it needs it. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to know the exact colors I used in this project. I will tell you that I've used different variations of these sort of shades of colors before, and it will change the way it looks, but ultimately it will still give you that sort of night sky vibes. So for me, this just had a little too much teal, so I kept on adding some of the other colors. Once you're happy with your cover, go ahead and give it ample time to dry, but it shouldn't need overnight to be able to be fully dry. I would just check on it periodically. So to make my template for the label for this folder, to make this a reusable folder, I go ahead and use the inside left part of the folder to look at the indentations, and I just redraw the lines on the sides just as a marker for me to know where I'm going to cut my slits. I also use that as a marker for me to decide how I'm going to make my labels as well, and I have a previous template from the previous videos, so I'm using that as a guideline as well. Once I cut the slits into the folder, I'm going to make my labels and cut them out of clear plastic and note cards, and I'm going to make sure that they're going to have these tabs so that they can just be sticking right into the actual slits I created. So after cutting out the index card and the clear plastic to be matching, I go ahead and ink in the subject with my stamps. I ink the edges of the index card, and I go ahead and stick that into the slits. And there you have it. That is the reusable folder idea number 5. Let me know what you think of this idea in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.